There's a saying, it's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. And from the outside looking in, you probably haven't seen much. Perhaps you've only heard of the cornfields and corn heads. Those are here, and here to stay. But look closer, and you'll discover where corn meets road is a group of people who make this place called Lincoln awesome. Here, strangers are welcomed as friends, and travelers are treated as locals. A place that when you leave is somehow unexpectedly on your mind. Like other growing cities, we've got it all. Award-winning local breweries, captivating museums, curated fine art, innovative cuisine, charming shops and boutiques, a rich tradition of sports, and a diverse selection of entertainment. Experience is what matters. And community, well, that's our pride and joy. It's why 297,622 people, and counting, call it home. So when you come to Lincoln and discover everything this big little town in the Midwest has to offer, remember, with every interaction, moment, and experience you have, don't just look. See.
Hello and welcome to Out and About. I'm Diane Gonzalez. Happy New Year. This is our first show of 2025. We're excited for another year of great events in the capital city. Jeff Mall from Visit Lincoln is joining me. And did you make any New Year's resolutions?
I did. I can tell you some of them.
Are they broken already?
No.
Yay, good.
It's so early in January. Give me time.
Yes, we're taping January 3rd.
Yeah. Of course, health. Like just being healthy
Yes.
and just thinking about eating right and doing all the things like exercise and. But probably the other thing, kind of like work-related, is just helping Lincoln grow and a resolution to being a positive force in, facility development, facility growth, and really giving Lincoln a chance to continue to compete for all the great events that we're out recruiting every day.
And speaking of, I was on West Cornhusker.
Yay.
Oh my.
Yeah.
We need to do a show out there this spring.
We will.
Not
We
today.
will.
It's getting ready for the snowmageddon here. We got our
Yeah.
winter sweaters on.
Yeah, I was out there yesterday myself. Sandhills Global Event Center that you mentioned at First and Cornhusker will be open in April. And
Wow.
the last piece of turf went down yesterday. And
It looks great.
Nemaha's done a great job with the turf, the facilities, the concrete. It's been amazing. And so, yeah, let's get out there. Maybe wait till May or June. Maybe May would be good.
Okay, May.
Go out there, find a good pad of concrete overlooking the city, or maybe at home plate.
There we go.
That'd be
We'll each
better.
take a few turns.
I would love it. I would love that.
I'm pretty good at hitting the ball. I just can't catch
Really?
or throw.
We should test that out.
Or run.
We'll test it.
Yeah. Okay. So my New Year's resolution,
Yeah.
eat more chocolate.
Heard it here? Okay, dark chocolate.
That's why
chocolate. Where are you going? What
I'm
kind?
planning to go to the Chocolate Lovers Fantasy.
Love it.
This is the 39th annual. And it's at a mystery location. They don't have a location yet, so make sure you check out the website to find out.
Yeah, 9 chocolatiers, bakers, and chefs from the area will learn and give you a chance to learn about their craft and their chocolate creations. Always fun. Great themes at the different chocolate stations and kind of a mystery to be announced.
There you go. Our urban development department does a great job every year. They've come up with some really wild
I
things.
remember some of those.
And won some great prizes.
Yeah.
This event was the first time I tasted chocolate with hot peppers, just okay, and chocolate-covered potato chips, which were yummy.
Still good.
Still good.
Sweet and savory on the chocolate with the peppers. That doesn't sound right.
It was
Overwhelming?
interesting. It was interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
Try it for yourself.
All right. And that same night, it's time to go to the 10th annual Mardi Gras Gala, and this is for an amazing cause.
Yeah, the Heartland Cancer Foundation is hosting its 10th annual Mardi Gras Gala. The theme this year is the Roaring 20s and the Big Easy. The funds raised will go towards providing housing and transportation grants for local cancer patients in need, offering crucial support for their very dire situations. I had a chance to be a part of this probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and there are a lot of good people in that room raising money to go towards this cause. So great opportunity, date night to go out with your spouse, your friends, a friend group, and raise money for cancer patients.
Theoretically, you could, go to both.
Okay, yeah, go say you could go for chocolate.
Uh-huh.
And then make it over there for at least a couple hours
Right,
of the
and
gala.
then go back and have more chocolate. I told you, it's my New Year's resolution.
Let's email, if you do that, if you're listening out there and you do that, please let Diane and I know how it worked out, if you made it home safely. So should be a lot of fun.
All right, so big annual events out at Sandhills Global Event Center. This is not the ballpark area. This is the one out east. First of all, the Lincoln Women's Expo.
Yeah, this event offers health and wellness information, introducing businesses that can enhance your well-being and provides opportunities to shop, explore, taste, and relax. Get the girls together and head out to the Women's Expo.
Lincoln Women's Expo is the website to go for more information. All right, a couple of big shows out there. The 56th Annual Nebraska Boat Sport and Travel Show draws people from all over the region.
Yeah, Lincoln's 3 shows in one features 150,000 square feet of exhibit space on one level, on-site free parking. Friday is free admission for all veterans, as well as $2 off with a can of food from the Lincoln Food Bank or for the Lincoln Food Bank. Sandhills Global Event Center, great way to get out and dream of those spring, summer outings on the lake.
Yes, and this year a third exhibit space has been added, so there's going to be even more RVs and boats and docks and everything associated with it.
Yeah.
So, all right, the very next weekend then, the Home and Builders Show.
Yeah, you'll find 250 businesses that offer services to your home and garden. You will find various vendors, including new home builders, remodelers, financing, banking services. Everything you need to get that spring project up and running in your home, whether it's pavers, a new deck, maybe something in the garden, maybe some landscaping. Love what the Home Builders Association does with the Home Builders Go Home and Garden Show at the Event Center.
All right, we're going to move on to music in the capital city. LSO has a couple of concerts in January. We're going to start with the family one, The Secret of the River Monster.
Oh.
It's you, isn't
it is
it?
me. Dylan Shelton, founder of River City Puppets, and storyteller Paul Strickland have developed a brand new production bringing symphony favorites to life. Join us 1 hour before the concert for complimentary face painting, an instrument petting zoo, crafts, and much, much more. Great opportunity to get the theater going with music at the O'Donnell Auditorium.
All right, and the night before that is the LSO concert, French Impressions. I did not put any of the French in here because I don't know how to say it,
And neither
but we
does Jeff.
can tell you that this concert will include internationally acclaimed pianist Mark Markham.
And if you want to know some of the names of the music and producers in that, go to lincolnsymphony.com for more information.
I do know one is Ravel. That one
That's
I can
an
say.
easy one.
Yeah, I know.
Could have left that.
I know. Okay, it's okay. Nebraska Jazz Orchestra is back at the Lincoln Marriott with a concert that's a bit of a play on words. Don't fret, it's jazz. Of course, this features a guitarist and one of the best in Lincoln.
Yeah, it's also a great opportunity to hear the Young Lions Band and their guest artist, Lincoln's Peter Buford?
Buffard.
Buffard. He's a guitarist, arranger, and educator living in Lincoln. He's also associated with the University of Nebraska School of Music and has been teaching over there for over 30 years.
Yes, and he's been a member of the Jazz Orchestra for over 30 years. So
Artsincorporated.org.
yes, he's a fine musician. Go see that concert at the Lincoln Marriott. Screamers is having another fun family event. I know there's an ABBA tribute early January at Rococo. This one is called Dancing Queen, and it's at Screamers.
At Screamers, you know what happens there. The people that serve your food also sing the music. Great concept. It
They're very
stood the
fun.
test of time.
And they're so good.
They're amazing. So singing servers Ashlyn Grady, as well as their resident tribute host Kelsey, will singing a wide range of ABBA hits. They'll invite you to dress in your best 80s garb or your ABBA merch. So get online, buy some ABBA merch, and show up at Screamers for a great night.
And they are inviting everyone to sing along, which, you know, when you hear an ABBA song, you got to sing along, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
Dancing Queen, let's go.
Just sing softly if you don't have as good a voice as Ashlyn and Grady.
That's
there you
me.
go. All right. Tada has a couple of shows coming up, and the first one takes us back to the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, they'll be performed by a lineup of talented singers in this fun-filled cabaret on their showcase stage. Tada Theater never in doubt that they're going to come up with something fun to get the audience interactive in a very intimate setting at the theater itself.
And then in February, they're presenting Church Basement Ladies. And there are many people in Lincoln who grew up in small towns, and they recognize this group of women. It's their moms and their aunts and all the ladies down in the church basement cooking up potlucks, planning events, doing a little gossiping.
Right. And they also have a little bit of humor in there as well.
Lots of humor, lots of heart.
Yeah. Should be a lot of fun. We talk about this every year. The church basement ladies will be at the Tada Theater.
Church basement ladies are some of the best people in the world. I will tell you that for sure.
They can make a mean Jell-O casserole. Or serve it. Sorry.
Jell-O salad.
Jell-O salad.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. You can put anything in Jell-O.
Oh, that's scary. Okay, some more theater. Dial M with Murder at Nebraska Wesleyan. This is a play that was adapted from a 52 Broadway play that inspired Alfred Hitchcock's classic movie.
This is one that you're going to get a chance to interact. You're going to listen. You're going to try to figure out who made the call as far as the killer, who the star in the thriller is. Ingeniously updated by Frederick Knott from the original 1952 Broadway play. Should be a lot of fun. This Alfred Hitchcock classic originally starred who?
Grace Kelly.
That's right.
I know that because it's right here. And I
Yes.
think I've seen this one.
Yeah.
But I don't remember anything about it, the plot. So, yeah, if you go to the show, then it'll be all new.
And this will not be at the O'Donnell. This will be at the Nebraska Wesleyan Miller's Lab Theater.
Okay, Lincoln Community Playhouse is bringing back a classic. Who doesn't love Fiddler on the Roof?
Fiddler on the Roof's universal theme of traditional cuts across barriers of race, class, nationality, and religion, leaving audiences crying tears of laughter, joy, and sadness. This classic score features sunrise, sunset, matchmaker, and If I Were a Rich Man.
Tradition.
Yes.
Yes. Fiddler on the Roof, and I know who's in the cast, and it's stellar. So
That's good.
let's go. All right, we have two fun exhibits at the Nebraska History Museum. The first one is called Play Unplugged. What did we do before we had things that we could play on our phones and our computers?
Board games.
Lots of
we
board
did board
games.
games. We played cards.
Oh yes.
So this event isn't about video games and TikTok and social media. This is a great chance to unplug, try your hand at games played by indigenous people, show off your disco dance moves, or try some Victorian games like jacks or hoop and stick and more. Jacks was fun, right?
Oh, I
Put
love
the jacks
jacks.
out, bounce the ball, try to pick up 1, 2, 3. So much fun.
And we would get some of the games out for our Abe Lincoln celebration every year,
Yeah.
and we had a lot of fun with those.
Yeah,
So,
great opportunity to interact there at the Nebraska History Museum.
and this will be there for a couple years,
Yeah.
so plenty of time. There is a limited time exhibit, though, that everyone can relate to as we wait for the cold weather. Frozen in Time, Winters in Nebraska.
Yeah, it's full of traditions, holidays, and cold weather activities. Harsh conditions have been known to make people think fast and innovate. See this
That's
limited
it.
time exhibit.
That's why we're brilliant. It's cold weather.
We just figured it out.
There we go. All right, let's prove our brilliance as we proceed with our cold weather segment. We're going to go to the Stars at the Icebox. They are 19 and 10. They hosted their first New Year's Eve game since 1996, and they beat the Lancers that night.
Their I-80 rival, the Omaha Lancers. So looking ahead to January and February, we welcome the Muskegon Lumberjacks, the Omaha Lancers for 2 games in January and February, and then the Sioux Falls Stampede. Again, 19 and 10. That's a very, very good record in their league. Get out and cheer on the Stars this year as they call the Icebox home, and it's been a great place for hockey.
And speaking of ice, see what I'm doing here? Discover ice fishing at Holmes Lake. Have you ever done ice fishing?
No.
Yeah, it
My
looks
son has.
interesting. But anyway, if you've ever wanted to learn ice fishing, if you want to emulate the men from Grumpy Old Men, then you can go out to Holmes Lake. Now, they're going to have some loaner
Yes.
equipment available for this, a free clinic, but they're encouraging people to bring their own in case they run out.
Register on their website for event reminders and notification in case of that cancellation if the weather is so bad that they can't get out on the ice. Participants ages 16 and older require a fishing permit. That is important to actively fish on our lakes in the city and the state.
All right, Frosty Bike Ride is another chance to get out in the cold, and I know people who bike ride all year round. They use our trails,
Yeah.
and the city makes sure those trails are are cleared of snow so people can continue to commute on bicycle in the winter.
Yeah, we definitely want people to get out. We actually talk a lot about our trail system in Lincoln, but this is going to obviously encourage people to start and stop at White Elm Brewing Company. The Frosty Bike Ride 2025 should be a lot of fun on February 1st.
They encourage you to get some spandex on. I don't know about
I
that.
couldn't read that. I'm not going to tell people to wear spandex.
All right, some fun planetary things are happening. We want to remind people that the Hyde Observatory, which is on the south side of Holmes Lake, has knowledgeable volunteers. You can see through 3 different telescopes. The programs change every month, so that's always a great adventure at the Hyde.
Out there at the Holmes Lake, kind of hidden back on the south side of the lake. So we hope to see people out at Hyde Observatory.
And then Branched Oak Observatory, which is normally closed, is opening for a special planetary alignment.
Yeah, they could not pass up this opportunity to open for an amazing planetary alignment. The Parade of the Planets graces the night sky. Join them for an unforgettable evening of celestial wonders where nearly every planet in the solar system will make a special appearance.
That's great.
I tip my cap, if I was wearing one, to Matt Anderson. Matt Anderson, that's his land, that's his facility. The Branched Oak Observatory is amazing, and I encourage people in Lincoln to go out and tell Matt and his family hi on behalf of all of us here at Out and About.
And see every planet, nearly every planet in the solar system.
That sounds amazing.
That's pretty amazing. All right, as you know, I love birds.
You do.
So I did throw a couple bird things in here. One is the winter bird watching at Spring Creek with Jason the Bird Nerd.
Yeah, you can dive into the secrets of observing birds during the colder months with insights on how to attract them to your yard and tips for identifying winter bird species. Lots of great community science projects are going to happen as well. Perfect chance to engage with nature, learn from the expert, and contribute to bird conservation. Birds this time of year are so much fun to watch.
They are. And they need us. They need us to make sure that they stay healthy with lots of water that's not frozen over,
Right.
that kind of thing.
That's right.
This is also an introduction to the Great Backyard Bird Count, which is coming up in February. That's a community science project where you can help track bird populations in your own backyard.
Yeah, we had a neighbor in our first house right after we were married would do this. He would set up nets in his backyard and he would band them, and he was part of a bigger study program, and it was just neat to see.
Yeah. Now, I live downtown now. The only birds we have are pigeons.
Yeah.
And if I started counting the pigeons, it would take me a very long time. So
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to do that.
So you haven't
but
called, you don't have names for your pigeons yet because you'd have so many names.
Yes, I would run out of names for the pigeons. Anyway, also, now this is kind of an interesting combination. Birds and the International Quilt Museum. This is called Whimsy 2, Quilts of a Feather, and they're going to have a quilt made entirely of feathers.
This is the quilt made and produced by Mary T. Barker of Missouri in 1876. This quilt's got some age to it. It is a rare example of a quilt made entirely of feathers, and these quilts make us smile, laugh, and take a closer look. Every quilt has a story.
Yes.
I have learned so much at the International Quilt Museum just by stopping and listening to the stories that go along with all of them. So much fun to hear.
And this is the Quilt Center's second exhibition of fanciful and playful quilts. So I got to go see this one.
Yeah, I think this sounds like a lot of fun.
We also want to draw attention to the Lux Center for the Arts, which is having a very special group exhibition. This is featuring artists from the Live Yes Studio. This is a great place. It's a community art center supporting artists with disability.
Oh,
And I've had the opportunity to meet some of those artists, and they are amazing. This place has really changed their lives. Winner of a Mayor's Arts Award not too long ago. So go out and see this exhibition of expression, representation, community partnerships. Time to celebrate Live Yes Studios, and more people should know about it.
yeah, and I would also remind people that the Lux Center for the Arts, Joe Shaw, very instrumental in the arts community, was the recipient of the Tom Lorenz Tourism Development Award at the Chamber of Commerce Awards back in December. So Joe's been an amazing person that's relocated into our community, really embraced the arts, and is doing amazing things there on North 48th.
All right. And now for something completely different, not birds this time. This is a sound bath
Okay.
at Neighbors Church, a meditative experience where you're bathed in sound waves.
Yes, there'll be a variety of instruments used, healing instruments such as gongs, singing bowls, percussion, chimes, rattles, and even the human voice itself. To participate, all you need to do is come to church, Sit in a chair or lay on the ground and allow the sound to relax you. For more info, visit Neighbors Church on Facebook. Neighbors Church on Facebook for more information. I've had a chance to go through a therapy session.
Yes.
We, back in the day, had somebody working at the Chamber of Commerce. She was into this therapy. So we had one of our staff meetings in the morning, and we all sat there with the lights down, and we closed our eyes, and it was very, very peaceful and relaxing.
I think I feel more relaxed just talking about it. So,
It sounds like a lot of fun.
okay, I'll
Yeah.
try to stay awake here for Tim's segment coming up next.
Probably
but
some pots and pans out back here. You want me to try those?
That's not yet.
That's
no.
not the same. Okay.
No,
Okay.
not quite the same. But tell us where people can find out about more great events happening in Lincoln.
Lincoln.org is our website. We have a couple different offices. We're office just up the street at 1128 Lincoln Mall with the Chamber of Commerce. Our visitor center is down at 7th and P in the historic Haymarket in the Lincoln Station. And I do want to challenge people. There's got to be a couple things on this list that they've not had a chance to participate in. Maybe it's an attraction,
Chocolate.
a museum. Maybe they've not done Chocolate Lovers Fantasy.
Or a quilt made out of feathers.
Right, right.
Yes.
We need to do an out-and-about passport program. So
Oh, that
every
would be
month,
fun.
you and I come up with 3 or 4 activities we want people to go see. We'll have to think about this.
Yes. One has to involve birds.
I'm okay with that. Hey, if I can go to the Wild Bird Habitat store and see
Mm-hmm.
Dave Tedderington, love that guy, love what he does for birds in Lincoln, I'm
There
going to
you
go
go.
do it.
Okay. That is
Yay.
a great store.
So much fun.
Yes. They helped me after I had a bird that kept running in the window.
Yeah. We should talk about that off air.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll talk about that
Okay.
off air. Okay. Thank you very much,
You bet.
Jeff. Happy New Year.
Happy New
All
Year to you,
right.
Diane.
As we go to break, we're going to take a look at the Lead Center events, which include Moulin Rouge, the musical, the winner of 10 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. It's all coming up at the Lead Center. And then Tim Savona will join us from Pinnacle Bank Arena and Pinewood Bowl. Stay with us. Welcome back to Out and About, and Tim Savona joins us now. He's the general manager of Pinnacle Bank Arena and Pinewood Bowl, and we got to start by talking basketball. The men are 7-0 at home, and we're taping January 3rd. Big game tomorrow.
Big game. New year, new season, Big Ten season. It's upon us. Can't wait. UCLA coming to town. I think first time ever, probably.
Really?
I think so. But very exciting. A lot of energy, a lot of buzz. And hey, let's hope the Huskers can continue that winning way at PBA.
Okay, and you know, most of the people who see this show will already know what happened. So
Yeah. So we'll just say congrats on the win.
I predict an upset.
Yes.
All right. The UNL women are also 11-0 at home. What is it about PBA?
Yeah, I don't know. There's some kind of magic there. I mean, really, it's a crowd, right? It shows that home court advantage and the crowd energy and people coming out to support the team every day, and we're grateful for that. It's a lot of fun. That energy and that excitement's a real thing. You know, it's really something they feed off of.
And you know, we like to talk about food. So what's the big item at the concession stand this year?
We just released a handful of new things in mid-December, so you have to come and check them out. We
Do you
got
have a favorite?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
Gotta
yet.
try
I'm
'em all
trying
a few
to.
times.
I try to ease off on some of it. You know, I got to balance it.
New Year's resolution?
I'm usually not big on New Year's resolutions, but for the first time in like 9 years, I'm going to try to, get myself back to some fighting shape here.
Yeah.
I've blamed my kids for like 10 years now. At some point, it's my fault.
My New Year's resolution is to eat more chocolate. I
Oh,
think I can keep that one. So
Yeah, that's a
yeah,
good one.
I'm
I like
counting
that.
on success. All right, we've got more basketball January 13th. Not the Huskers, but the Harlem Globetrotters.
That's right, Harlem Globetrotters. We'd like it to be an annual event. I think we had it last year. It's a super fun family event to come out to, bring the kids. I'm especially grateful that after the event they do like a long autograph session, so everybody can come downstairs, down to the court, get close, see them up close in person, and get some stuff signed. But they do such a good job. They're a lot of fun. They're very exciting. It's always a different show.
They are legendary,
They
that's
are.
for sure.
You're not around that long if you're not doing it right.
A concert in February, then February 21st, Parker McCollum is coming to PBA.
Yeah, Parker McCollum's a phenomenal country artist. He just did some stage time on New Year's Eve on TV as part of some of those shows. But big show, a Friday night in February. We're really looking forward to it. It'll be good to get some exciting country music action back in the mix here in 2025. It's awesome. He just did a show at one of our sister facilities. It was 10,000 people. We should get really close to that. It'll be a fun night. Don't miss it.
Great. All right. Then we'll have March Madness, of course, and then after March Madness, we've got some bull riding.
Yeah, bull riding follows our busy run of basketball. Lots of basketball dates. State tournaments, of course, sneak in there in the early March dates. PBA or PBR at PBA will finish off our March, and again, just a great event for the family. Fun, tons of fun. It's action packed. There's a lot of fireworks, kind of bang to it, exciting music. The rodeo clown does a phenomenal job entertaining the crowd, but certainly an exciting event for all ages, and we really like the date in March. It did really well last year.
Now, are you going to serve PBR at PBA?
I think so, yeah. I think we always have PBR. Yeah.
Good job. All right. April 18th and 19th, and the big trucks take over.
Yep, Monster Jam, fun event on dirt. Again, 'tis the season. A lot of these events sneak into the first quarter. Grave Digger, you know, they got the Megalodon shark one, I think it is. Just a good time, brings a lot of dirt into the building, and we make a lot of noise and a lot of mess, and we love seeing the kids with the big trucks get excited.
Yeah, that's a cool event. All right, April 24th then, just a week later, you've got another concert.
Yeah, Mercy Me, and I think Zach Williams is on the show with Mercy Me, who's a phenomenal support act. Mercy Me, Christian band. We had them a couple years ago, did really good. The show's selling really great right now. I think we're today sold as much as we did the last time they were here. So,
wow.
Yeah, continue to grow, continue to be relevant. Really exciting show to be a part of, and nice to mix in the genres there.
Okay, and then a concert in August, of course. In the summer, we kind of head out to Pinewood Bowl, but then in August, there's another arena show.
Yeah, Creed. Get your 90s hats back on. Creed is coming off of a huge tour right now. It was doing so well, they added a bunch more dates. Really strong support on this with Daughtry and Mammoth Wolf Van Halen. Creed's basically like their whole summer this year in 2024 sold out. So we expect that to be a huge night, a lot of excitement, a lot of noise.
And Daughtry was a pretty big star too.
Yeah, Daughtry is still awesome, and Mammoth Wolf Van Halen, phenomenal talent on the guitar, son of some legend there.
Yeah. All right. Then Nate Bargatze is coming September 11th. He's been called the nicest man in stand-up, and he is big time.
He's huge. He just keeps getting bigger. I mean, he had a huge 2024, been all over the country touring. He has a lot of specials on Netflix and Amazon Prime. If you haven't checked him out, do it. I think one of the things that's so appealing about him is his comedy is very PG rated, very family friendly, but really relatable too. You know, it's a lot of comedy about being a dad or being a parent or just
kinda
a normal person.
Jim Gaffigan kind of comedy. Yeah,
exactly. But he's hilarious. These shows are just monsters. I mean, that show's in September, and I think we're at like 10,000 paid people. So
wow.
Yeah, it'll be really good night.
Okay, tickets are on sale right now for that one.
Yeah, all these shows, tickets are on sale, pinnaclebankarena.com.
And I love the title of his tour, Big Dumb Eyes.
Yeah, kind of making fun of himself, I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to let you jump to Pinewood just yet. We have an exciting concert announcement coming in the next week or two.
Oh, good.
So keep your eyes peeled for that for PBA, another big country show, hopefully. And volleyball. We teased this in December. The AVCA First Serve Classic volleyball event is going to be with us at PBA August 22nd through 24th.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big deal. They haven't released all the teams yet, or any of the teams for that matter, but we expect it will be a 3-day weekend with 8 NCAA teams that all have strong brand recognition.
Including Nebraska, I would think.
I would think so, but none of that's official yet, so we'll have to wait and see. But this year, that event was one night. It was a doubleheader. It was in Louisville, and that's how they started the season. And the Huskers played in that against Louisville.
Right.
So they're they're growing the event to a 3-day weekend.
And it's coming here.
And it's coming here, August 22nd through 24th. So stay tuned for more details. Keep an eye on our website as that becomes a little bit more firmed up and the teams are out there, but they have announced us as the location and the date, so we're really excited for that. And thank you to our friends at Visit Lincoln for helping bring that to life with us.
And Nebraska's kind of become the volleyball center of the U.S.
It really has. It really has. I mean, look at Creighton's success this year. They had a phenomenal year. They barely missed the Final Four. So yeah, that Nebraska talent, homegrown talent, is reigning powerful.
Okay. Well, now, is it okay if we move on to Pinewood?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking. Any more great announcements? But there is a new show announced for June 13th, and that's Billy Currington, and he's quite the star.
Yeah, Billy Currington's a really great country artist. A lot of fun. His shows are really entertaining. That should be a really, really fun night out at Pinewood, June 13th. And that went on sale right before the Christmas holiday, about a week before that.
Okay.
But yeah, don't miss Billy. That'll be a blast.
All right. Okay, August 5th then. This one has been on the calendar for a long time. Weird Al's Bigger and Weirder Than Ever, and this one is selling like hotcakes.
It is. It is. That did go on sale really early, but they obviously knew what they were doing. It's a lot of excitement around that show. He's hilarious. He's a lot of fun.
And a good musician.
He's a good musician. Yeah, that's the thing. He's like not only just funny, but he can play. And I think he has Puddle's Pity Party as an opener, which is a really funny act. So that'll be a blast.
Okay, Indigo Girls and Melissa Etheridge. We've got a couple shows to talk about at Pinewood where there's like two headliners. These are, yeah, and one of those is August 23rd.
Yeah, we like when they do that. You know, it feels like you get some extra bang for your buck on those tickets. But, you know, this will be a wonderful show. It's a Saturday night at the end of August. Melissa Etheridge is a legend. Indigo Girls have just, you know, tons of history, tons of great hits. You know, these are just marquee acts for Pinewood. Really, really good shows.
And it is kind of a perfect act for Pinewood too, isn't it? Yeah.
Summer night.
September 27th then, another dual headliner show, Three Dog Night and Little River Band.
Yeah, we're getting late into the season here with this one, but those can be really gorgeous nights out there under the lights in the forest of Pinewood. Three Dog Night, Little River Band, blast of a show. I've had the opportunity to host both of these acts in the past, and they do a great job. You know all the hits, you know all the songs, you sing along to all of them, and really just cross-generational appeal. So it'll be a blast.
All right, and I expect we're going to have some more Pinewood Bowl announcements coming up soon as well.
Yeah, we're supposed to have 2 in the next week or 2.
Wow.
For sure, and there's like 2 or 3 more shows that are out there that we're waiting on sale dates. So Pinewood season, I think, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we'll do 12, 14 shows at Pinewood
I'm
this
writing
year.
that down.
Yeah,
Writing that
12
down.
to
You're gonna
14,
hold
I think will be the
12
number.
to 14.
We'll
All
see.
right.
It's still early. Anything can happen. Everybody's on break right now. You know, our industry kind of seals it up for a while this time of year. And Monday they'll all be back, and I'm sure they'll be just full go at it after
All
a
right.
3-week hiatus.
All right. Thank you so much, Tim. And I'll look for you on TV tomorrow during that UCLA basketball game.
Yeah, hopefully you don't see. If you see me, there's a problem. I'll be there somewhere.
You're not going to storm the court after the big
No,
win.
no, I got to babysit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We got to keep people safe.
That's it. That's your
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
And you do a great job, you and your staff. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We have a phenomenal team, and you know, as we sit here right now, we're getting ready for a huge snowstorm, and
Yes.
our team's getting everything in order right now, getting prepared for that, and they'll be out there first thing in the morning whenever that hits on, hopefully, Sunday. Hopefully, it misses us a bit,
Yes.
but yeah, we have just so many people that care so much and work so hard, and grateful for them every day.
Okay, thank you so much. PinnacleBankArena.com and PinewoodBowlTheater.com are the websites to check out all the new announcements.
That's right.
Sounds like we're going to have a lot.
We're gonna have a lot of announcements. 'Tis the season.
'Tis the season. And that is all for this edition of Out and About. I again want to thank Jeff and Tim for joining me. After the show, we'll run a full list of events we talked about on today's show. Hope your 2025 is off to a good start, and we hope to see you out and about.
There's a saying, it's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. And from the outside looking in, you probably haven't seen much. Perhaps you've only heard of the cornfields and corn heads. Those are here, and here to stay. But look closer, and you'll discover where corn meets road is a group of people who make this place called Lincoln awesome. Here, strangers are welcomed as friends, and travelers are treated as locals. A place that when you leave is somehow unexpectedly on your mind. Like other growing cities, we've got it all. Award-winning local breweries, captivating museums, curated fine art, innovative cuisine, charming shops and boutiques, a rich tradition of sports, and a diverse selection of entertainment. Experience is what matters. And community, well, that's our pride and joy. It's why 297,622 people, and counting, call it home. So when you come to Lincoln and discover everything this big little town in the Midwest has to offer, remember, with every interaction, moment, and experience you have, don't just look. See.